Hi, this is Tim with PATIGUNN CLAMP. We're going to tape the foot of a hockey stick today. We're going to be using 1.5 inch wide, old-fashioned, old-school friction tape. It's cloth, it has rubber in it, it's nice and sticky, it adheres really well, it's semi-waterproof, and we're going to tape all the way to the end of the toe, and then we'll trim it off, but we'll show you about that. I had some visitors from New York a while back come and see me, hockey players from New York. This is how they like to take their hockey stick. Let's get started. So I'm going to put a little bit of a hook on the back for my first position, the starting point. I'm 8 inches from the toe in. You can decide on which distance you want in from the toe, but we're going to go in 8 inches just for this video. So we want to keep this pretty tight. This is 1.5 inches wide, which means we'll be able to cover a lot of distance in a hurry. So I'm going to, when I overwrap each layer, I'm going to move over about half the width of this tape. That's what we're going to shoot. Okay. You're going to pull it pretty tight. As you can see, that first one. Don't worry about hurting this tape. You need to pull it nice and tight. Only takes a minute to correct anything like that right there. And don't worry about it if you don't hit it exactly a half lap at a time. So what we've done here is set up this hockey stick for someone who's right-handed. Now, if you're left-handed, you might want to flip the hockey stick around 180 degrees. But I am right-handed, so I'm going to make my wraps go this way. So I understand that a former hockey player with the jersey number 99 may have used this type of friction tape, and that's good enough for me. But the boys that came to see me, this is how they wrap their hockey sticks, and we're gonna show the rest of you New York style wrapping. Nice and tight here. Having it in the PATIGUNN clamp makes all the difference because I can really pull on this, stretch it nice and tight. Now, I want to overlap my tape off the end of this hockey stick, so I'm going to come back and trim that off with scissors. We're going to do 2 wraps out here and go over just a little bit at a time. And I'm pinching the layers of tape together. I'm going to cut it off right here for now. I'm going to go along here, and everything is just tighten it up. This stuff really lays down very nicely. So we want to do a nice, neat job of trimming this off on the end. We'll show you here shortly. Let's get all this pinched down nice and tight. All right, you need really good scissors to trim this off. It's a little frustrating if your scissors aren't pretty sharp. So the end of our stick is completely covered in tape. I'm pinching it down on the top here and then back up from the bottom. You really don't need to do anything, and just come along and squeeze it down nice and tight. This stuff's pretty waterproof, and it works extremely well on hockey sticks, baseball bats. It's fantastic for baseball bats too, and we'll show you that sometime in the future. But anyway, we've used the PATIGUNN clamp to hold our hockey stick in place. Makes a huge difference to be able to work on your tool, and time consuming. If you work in a stick room, if you're a professional hockey player, amateur, little boy, little girl, The PATIGUNN clamp will make a huge difference in any of your taping methods, whether it's hockey sticks, baseball bats, tennis rackets, etc. Anyway, there's a hockey stick for today. This is Tim from PATIGUNN Clamp. Be sure and let us know. Sign on with us on YouTube and let us know how you feel. Thanks. This is Tim from PATIGUNN Clamp.